There is nothing like the sound of clay chips clacking between your fingers as you shuffle them while you study the people around you and try to figure out the odds of what the next cards will be after the flop. If you're good, poker can become an interesting mind game. If you're not, you're just donating your money. This is Dave from Nerdbox, and I am accompanied by my wife Jenn. Welcome you back to another episode of the Popcorn Confessional, and on this episode, we will be talking about the card counter. So fire up that Jiffy Pop and meet us in the booth.
U.S. veteran William Tell is looking to reform his life and leave the horrors of Guantanamo Bay behind him. Can't say I blame him. He has picked up a particular skill of counting cards and travels from casino to casino, winning just enough to keep under the radar of casino owners. However, his skills attract LaLinda, a backer who runs a stable on the World Series of Poker circuit, and Kirk, a kid that he hopes to help escape his inner demons.
So this film was directed by Paul Schrader, who wrote Taxi Driver and the screenplay for Raging Bull. And a little bit unlike the other films, this one moved a little bit slower than I expected.
I agree. It definitely was really slow in the beginning. Well, actually, for most of the movie, it was pretty slow, and it is a fairly long movie, just about 2 hours. It has a great cast. The main character, William, is played by Oscar Isaac, and then you have Tiffany Haddish, Ty Sheridan, and Willem Dafoe. So, good cast.
I think it maybe was the merging of poker with a very serious topic of PTSD and the tragedies that happened at Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, there was a lot going on with PTSD, and not just with the veteran, but with Kirk, whose father was a vet. And he actually had some stuff going on with PTSD. And I guess you don't really think about what the family suffer through.
True. You never think about the tragic effects on people around you.
Yeah.
So what did you think of this one?
Not a lot of good things. It was very slow. I did doze off at one point.
Yeah, I know. I elbowed you a couple times.
Yeah. It had a hard time. Well, first of all, it was the second movie we saw for the night, so it was late, and I'm old. So, but it really had a hard time. It wasn't keeping my attention. It was really slow. It was painstakingly slow. And some of the story just wasn't good.
I think what it comes down to is you took two heavy topics, you threw it in there with poker. You know, you have a person that's trying to overcome what he experienced while serving, and he's doing that by playing poker. And there's a couple other reasons why he's doing that. And he is a card counter, as we mentioned, and it's the title of the film. So, yeah. Everybody was a little underwhelming for what they bring to the table when it comes to acting.
That's exactly what I thought. I mean, we all know Willem Dafoe. He's an amazing actor, going all the way back to the first time I think I saw him was in Boondock Saints. And he's just an amazing actor. He really is. And Ty Sheridan has been in a lot of things that I really liked. I think the first thing we saw him was the Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Yes.
And I really like him. I do. I think he's an amazing actor. I think he's going places. Tiffany Haddish, enough said. I mean, she's been in so many movies. She's really blown up. And I've seen her in serious roles.
Yeah, I think if you look at the last two movies that Ty Sheridan and Tiffany Haddish are coming off of, Voyager.
Yes.
And Here Today.
Yes.
Big step down.
Yes. So they were both very serious roles. And while this should have been serious, I just didn't feel it. I didn't feel it coming off of them. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
PTSD and what happened to Guantanamo Bay is nothing to joke at, but I
No.
think the way it's paired in this, if you're going to make a movie about that, don't make it an action movie, which this wasn't. Don't blend it with something else. Focus on that topic. I think there's a
Hmm.
lot more that you can go into with those subject matters, and I just don't think it was pulled off here.
No, I agree. I don't think that they pulled it off. I really wanted to like it with the cast. My husband and I have both really enjoyed watching poker movies,
Yeah,
gambling movies,
Rounders,
rounders.
Finder's Fee. I bet you didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, we love the Ocean's movies. Obviously, there's some
Mhm.
gambling in that. Excuse me. So we love movies like that with that premise, but they just didn't pull it off in this one. I just
Mhm.
think that it was. I just don't think that the subject matters went together.
No, and if I'm looking for something with that heavy content, I think of that movie with Toby Maguire and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Brothers,
Yes,
yeah,
that dealt on the same subject.
with the PTSD,
Yeah,
yeah.
very good movie.
And that held its own just based on the PTSD.
Hmm.
They didn't bring in like gambling and card counting and revenge, and it was just I don't know. I think it was too much mixed in with the PTSD.
Just not a right blend of topics.
No, it wasn't the right blend.
So, what are you rating this one?
I'm gonna rate this one a D.
I can't argue much with you here on this one. A D plus. Maybe potential to separate it out, and you think about not only the cast of characters, you think about the director and what he's written. I think it's a step down for everybody in this one. It's
Yeah, I
unfortunate.
think I think it's a step down for the director, and it's a step down for all of the actors that were in it.
Mhm. So, are you guys going to check this movie out? Let us know in the comments. Are there other type of poker movies that you like and you've seen? What are those movies? Or movies about gambling and circuits? There's a movie out there called Pool Hall Junkies. Have you seen that? Let us know. What about PTSD movies and movies with content like this? Do you like seeing this? Do you like seeing it kind of hidden under another topic like poker playing or something like that? Let us know. Put it in the comments either here on YouTube, which we really appreciate if you do, because that helps the algorithm in YouTube, or continue to do that on the social media pages. We'd like to hear your comments and see what your thoughts are on movies like this or other ones. And thank you.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications. You don't have to get them all. You can separate them and just get certain notifications. I know I'm a stickler for notifications. I don't really like them. So, but don't forget to like and subscribe, definitely. And share.
Yes, please
Sharing
share.
is caring.
Yes, definitely. And until the next, see ya.
See ya.